Welcome back to the original box set Shadowrun podcast. Odysseus has managed to distance himself from being a point in the insane love triangle with Nick and Jessica. He's back on the hunt for a murderous werewolf responsible for the disappearance of several women. However, he hasn't put too much thought into what he'll do after he's found the beast. Our GM is Max, and Odysseus is played by John. We hope you enjoy listening.
So, you call Sonny?
Yes.
It rings a couple times.
Okay.
And he goes, "We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you've reached this recording in error, please check the number and try to call again."
I'm gonna check the number and try again.
Couple rings. "We're sorry. You have reached a number that is disconnected or no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try calling again."
See, Alan and Zoe got a thank you at the end of theirs.
I didn't see. I couldn't find the message, so I couldn't record it.
No, it's okay. That's funny. Oh, man. Because, I always get called last, so I don't expect a thank you.
Alright, so,
Frack. Okay. That's the only contact info that I have for her is her comm number, right? I don't have,
her office or anything, yeah.
Yeah. Her space account or anything like that. Me book, whatever it is.
Me feed.
Me feed. That's what it is. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back to the dry cleaner that I got the key from.
Okay. Not a problem. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. You're there?
Is it the same guy?
Yep.
I'll walk back up. I'll walk up to him and I'll put was it like a key card or something? Yeah, I'll put that on the countertop and slide it over to him.
He looks at you and says, "Trollface?"
That's correct.
Shakes his head, rolls his eyes.
Yeah, I won't be needing the safe house anymore. Or I won't be needing this space anymore. That's what I'll say.
Just go on and cancel it.
I'll lean in and go and lower my voice. How do I cancel it?
Go on to app and cancel it. Log in under your user information and cancel it.
Oh man. Okay, hold on. So,
Sir, could you please step to one side? I have customers to deal with.
Yeah, okay. I'll grab the key. I'll grab the key card up, annoyedly, and just leave.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stand next to my bike in the parking lot and try and figure this out in my head. So I know that I've met Trollface.
Yes.
But do I know that was Trollface?
Yeah. Yeah, when you were there with Lund in that Loblaws, Lund even called him Trollface.
Okay.
So,
okay, good.
Unless you have the same logic score as Lucky, which I don't think you do, you're going to be able to put two together.
Okay. Now, Trollface gave me the information for Rhonda Phillips, the Armani tailor. But was Trollface's contact info anywhere?
Yes.
But
through a text message.
Well, actually, you think it was Trollface. Because it was an unknown number. So it did not have a thing attached to it.
But you did receive a text message from an unknown number about an Armani tailor, and there was a troll named Trollface wearing an Armani suit that you asked about that information. And he... Yeah, so...
Okay.
Take it as you want.
I'm gonna call that number.
It rings several times and you hear, "Leave a message."
Okay. So I'll say, hopefully, this is Trollface. If it is, call this number back. I have a very important question about canceling a space that has been reserved for me. And I'll leave my number, whatever,
Okay, you leave your message.
I mean, in the end, my information's not linked to that room.
No.
So I've done everything I can. My hands are clean.
Right. It's just linked to an account that's associated with your fake ID, right?
Oh.
I mean, you had to pay for it. So right now it has a bank account information linked to it. And that means whenever the next month's rent comes up, it's just going to auto-pull.
No, I don't want that.
Sorry, dude. I mean, you got to get a hold of the big guy.
Okay. Or I can file a fraudulent charge claim with the bank.
Bam!
I'll save that for when the next charge comes out, though. Because then I'll be like, there's these 2 charges. I don't know what they're for. You know, this isn't... I don't need any room. I already have one.
Remember that, because the furniture's been damaged. There's going to be a police investigation, damaged apartment, fraudulent charges. This looks like a scam. Oh, this is going to be good. That'll be for later. All right. So as far as you're concerned, you've washed your hands of the situation. You walk away, you're going to file some fraudulent charges so that this is no longer your problem.
Yep.
We have to go deal with Miss Kong. Wasn't her name Miss Kong?
Yes, Yi Kong.
Yi Kong!
So yeah, so whenever Friday happens, I'm gonna head to Howl at the Moon.
Ooh, ooh, Howl at the Moon.
I'm gonna take lots of cash and my Predator 5 and some pictures of a guy named Pauly.
Okay.
Or whose name might possibly be Pauly. And so here's my plan. I want to get there, like, kind of stupid early to be spending a Friday night out at a club. But just so I can get a good spot with a vantage point on the door so that I can see everybody who comes in.
Okay. You arrive at Howl at the Moon early. Find yourself a good place. Oh, is GM Cat joining me?
Yeah.
Come on over here. GM Cat is here to join us. Yeah.
Does she have her own chair now?
Yes.
Oh, man.
All right. Pauly shows up around 11-ish. So you said you're early.
Yep.
What's early?
9:30.
So you're there for at least an hour and a half.
Yep.
How much drinking do you do?
Enough to not look like enough to not attract attention, I guess. So like I'll baby drinks. So maybe like one drink every 45 minutes or so.
Okay. Do you get up to dance, or do you stay in one spot?
No, I stay in one spot just so I don't lose my vantage point.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I guess if anybody's really paying attention, I might be a little bit creepy because I'm not doing any of the social things that you do when you go out on a Friday night.
Ah, I rolled bad for an encounter. This is good, because what we're going to do is while you're hanging out watching things, your phone goes off. Beep, beep. Letting you know that Odysseus has received a message. Taking a look at it, it's from Hans.
Okay. What's the message say?
I found you a friend. Someone who knows something about creepy, weird stuff. We'll say this comes in about 10 o'clock, 10:15 or so.
Okay, so before...
Yeah,
okay.
before he showed up.
Is it loud yet?
Yes.
Okay. I'll message him. Sorry?
We'll say that he called, but you didn't hear the phone go off, but you felt the text message because it buzzed. You know, so it's like, oh shit, I missed a call from Hans. Oh, he texted me. Oh. Yeah, so it's like that loud.
Okay. Did I get like a hand stamp or anything so I can step outside and come back in without paying the cover?
Yes, it's a silvery looking moon stamped on your hand.
Okay. So I'll step outside and I'll just give Hans a call.
Alrighty then. You step out on one of the open air balconies, and you can see Pauly in the line about this time.
Oh, man.
That's
okay.
how long it takes to get in this place. I mean, you're going to be sitting there on the phone before you realize, I'll kind of cue you in and say, at this point is where you see Pauly. So
Okay.
you call Hans.
Yep.
He doesn't call you Odysseus on the phone, does he?
No. No, it would be, what's my fake real name? Joseph. Because nobody knows my real name.
Ring, ring. You pick up. Or ring, ring. He picks up. Joseph?
Hey, Hans, I got your message. Sorry I missed your call.
Yeah, I had some really good breakthroughs. I had a chance to get in contact with a friend through several other friends. She's a mage who goes to the Seattle University. She also does some research into paranormal critters. I was able to find some stuff out on her. I sent her an email, and I got a very quick response back. I thought you might like it. She also talked about it having an opportunity to meet up, because I said that my interests were in ghouls and werewolves and whatnot. She seemed very talkative. I said I could pay for the opportunity for her to come down and talk so that her time is not wasted. And she responded very quickly for that opportunity.
Okay. And so I can see my quarry, basically.
Yeah, at this point you're standing there out on the balcony, looking down, and you're scanning the line and you see him. Creepily standing by himself. He's got a trench coat on, he's wearing sunglasses, he looks all gnarly, and people are standing nearby, and he will hover up behind a group of women and get really close to one of them. And then they'll see him and back away from him. So, I mean, he's creeping even while in the line.
I'll say Hans, if she can meet me at Howl at the Moon, what side of town is Howl at the Moon on? Out of character. Is it in Tacoma or downtown?
Yes, Tacoma.
Tacoma, okay. So yeah, if she can meet me at Howl at the Moon in Tacoma as soon as possible tonight, I'll make sure she gets double whatever you offered her.
He goes, okay, yeah, I will let her know. Her name is Miss Council. You can look her up at the university. She's one of the teaching professors. If not, I can send you a pic. I got one right here. I downloaded it. I will send the message, and yeah, sure. Because she wanted to meet tonight.
Excellent. Yeah, shoot the picture over to me. And I'm already here. So
okay.
Whenever she gets here, I'll give her my info.
Yeah, sure. Not a problem. Give me a second to get all that stuff. You look back toward the line, and the line's moved a little bit, and you don't see Pauly at this point.
Okay. Do I see any wolves running around?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I had to ask.
No, it's fine. I mean, you're on the notion that this guy is some weird, crazy, magical monster that turns into a wolfman thing.
No.
Did you pack your silver bullets?
No, I don't have. I haven't had a chance to go to a bullet maker to get silver ones.
Can you imagine how much that shit's going to cost?
I don't want to yet.
Yeah. Right now you're paying, 20 yen a bullet?
Yeah, some ridiculous thing for the ADPS, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So what if they're silver and armor piercing? It's 1,000 new yen per bullet.
Pull bullet, yeah. That's the kind of where you just got to get right up next to him, pull the trigger, because you're just God.
Yeah. It's I'm not spending 10 grand on this guy.
Yeah. He'll get off the phone. He's done. Pauly is no longer in sight. Your phone receives a message. The image is of an incredibly attractive elf woman. So it won't be hard when she shows up. She'll probably stand out of the crowd.
Okay. Well, I'll head immediately back to my vantage point so that I can see if Pauly comes in and see when what was her name? Miss
Council.
Miss Council.
Council.
Okay. Paranormal critter expert.
Yep.
All right. Man, I don't know. gotten like an adrenaline rush from seeing Pauly in the line, and I really hope that I just missed him somehow. And that he's still on his way in.
Yeah, there's a good possibility. There's a decent amount of gauntlet ahead of time that after you get in and you pay to get your stamp, and then you put your coat into the coat room, there's no coats allowed. So, yeah, you move back to your spot. To your luck, as you're getting into position, people have taken your table, but you're able to find... People have taken your table, but you're able to find another location to watch the entrance. Pauly comes in. This man exemplifies perv, as you see that he is wearing a shirt that makes his not so Adonis-like body look like a naked woman. Do you see what I'm saying, or do I need a better description?
I might need a better description. No, wait. Before you do get better description, is it like that that one-piece bathing suit that looks like a hairy dude body that girls are getting now?
Yes,
but the opposite.
But it's the opposite. It's a T-shirt that looks like a pair of boobs, woman's boobs, and he's the body to match having boobs, and so he definitely sets off in the crowd and has no pretense about how he acts. He immediately moves into the crowd. Being a gentleman, being a guy in his 40-ish year of life, slightly balding, greasy hair, frayed, he moves into a crowd of younger ladies in their 20s who are out into the dance floor and immediately approaches two ladies who are dancing with each other and immediately begins gyrating along with them, which creeps them out and makes them move away. You can see this is his thing. He's getting out of the dance floor and he's getting weird.
Okay, so while I'm watching him, I want to try and make a mental note of anyone he actually talks to. You know, like not just people that he dances with that immediately move away from him because they're creeped out, but anyone that he like tries to initiate conversation with.
All right, great. Perception and what is it? Intuition? Yeah, perception, intuition. Yep. You'll lose 2 dice due to laser light show, fog, smoke, because there's you will lose 1 dice. We'll say 1 dice due to the atmosphere of the club.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
Only 2 successes.
You witness a couple of interesting things. First of all, as he danced through this dance floor, there's a lot of lovely ladies that he seems to press himself up against. And of all that he's harassing, only one of them he takes a picture of. He whips out his phone without asking or anything, just kind of gets in the position where he can get a picture of her and takes a picture of her. And then he moves off to one side of the dance floor and begins messing with his phone quite a bit. Then he goes back on the dance floor, resumes his technique of whatever you want to call it, perversion. And probably about 20 minutes after that, a Korean-looking gentleman walks onto the dance floor, doesn't dance out on the dance floor. He walks out on the dance floor over to Pauly and leans up and talks to him.
Okay. They're a good distance away from me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I would like to pull out my comm, open up the picture app, whatever, get it prepared.
Uh-huh.
And with my empty drink glass, leave from where I am and kind of make a path to the bar that takes me past those two so that I can surreptitiously snap a picture of the guy who's talking to Pauly.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure my flash is off too.
Darn. Because I was about to...
And I'm going to make sure that it doesn't make that annoying clicky sound that camera apps make when you take a picture.
Well, it's a really loud place. I mean...
I know, but I just hate that sound.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to make you since you're like prepping all this crap, you're going to make an initiative roll. And I'm going to roll initiative. If you roll higher than me, you're able to get all this stuff done and still take the picture. But if I roll higher, they've separated, and one will disappear into the crowd.
Okay.
I'm going to roll 2d6. I'm going to add 6. I have a 17.
It's 12, 16, 17, 18.
18! With lightning speed, faster than Alan Parsons could even comprehend, you turn off all the functions to your phone and take a quick pick of the nefarious duo.
All right. And then so when I get to the bar, I'll order another drink, and I'll kind of like lean on the bar and turn around so I can keep the two of them in my vision if they're still together. If they're not, I kind of want to see where the second guy is going off to or what he's doing.
Do you speak Mandarin?
I do not.
Darn.
Yeah.
He's got Chinese characters on his neck.
Did I catch them in the picture?
Yes.
Excellent. That's what matters.
So you're going to Google Translate them?
Yes.
Comes up with the number 49.
Okay. Does that have any particular significance to me?
What knowledges do you have?
I've got street knowledge with a specialization in the tongue.
Ooh, roll that. Plus your logic.
Okay. With the bonus?
Yes.
Excellent.
Can you at least buy one success? Maybe two?
I can buy one, but I think that if I roll, I can get two. If a one's not good enough. So I'm just going to roll.
Okay.
I've made the decision. Ooh. Oh, there. Sorry. I forgot to put a 0 in there. There we go. 2 successes!
The 49 represents that he is an initiated member of the Tong.
Oh, I hate the tone.
Now what?
So while I'm at the bar getting my second drink, does guy number 2 leave to go anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Where does he go?
To the bathroom.
I'm gonna take my drink to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to see if he does anything in the bathroom other than relieve himself. But of course I'm not. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that until we get into the bathroom.
You walk in. He walks into the bathroom too. He doesn't have a drink. Goes over to the urinal. Starts fucking with his phone. Do you want to use the urinal next to him?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll use the urinal next to him.
You see he's looking at a picture of the girl most likely taken by Pauly.
Okay. So can I make a sneaking roll to see what else he's doing with his phone while he's at the urinal without him thinking that I'm looking at what he's doing with his urinal?
You're going to try to sneak to look what he's doing on his phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, what do I add to my sneaking for that?
Intuition.
Intuition, okay. I was going to say, it wouldn't be agility.
No.
It's okay. It's almost as good. 9. Are there any penalties?
Nope.
Okay. 5 successes!
It's an amazing amount of information. It's all in Mandarin or Cantonese. You're not really sure which. But you can definitely see that he's texting between him and Pauly and someone else, a third person. And the third person doesn't write in Cantonese.
Ooh, what's the third person write in?
English.
And what are they saying?
Pick her up.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait until I'm just gonna call him guy number 2 is done at the urinal and hopefully washes his hands and leaves before I leave also.
Okay. Done. You not a problem. I don't know, let's see. Does he wash his hands? I know Pauly wouldn't wash his hands. Yeah, this guy washes his hands and leaves the bathroom.
Excellent. Well, yeah, so I'll head out and So now I need to kind of separate my attentions between Pauly and watching out for Miss Council.
Yep.
Oh, man. Or unless it's guy number 2 who was supposed to pick up the girl and not Pauly who's picking up the girl. Or am I worried about this girl? Man. Sorry, I'm trying to sort out in my mind how much Odysseus would be concerned for this individual stranger's safety, as opposed to making sure he's at Howl at the Moon when Miss Council gets there to get the information that he needs. So, if she gets picked up before Miss Council gets there, is he gonna care? You know what? Yeah. So I'm gonna keep watching Pauly and wait for Miss Council to message.
All right. Time continues to roll on. Go ahead and make a perception check. This is your perception and intuition.
Okay. With the -1 still?
Yeah, the environment.
I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Only 1 success. Oh, man.
You're able to keep an eye on Pauly. You're able to see when the text message comes through. But man number 2 and girl have disappeared.
Okay, well, I mean, that's... Can't do anything about that.
Text message comes through from... Not from this Miss Council, but from Hans saying she should be there. I just got a message saying she's arrived and she's not going to stand in line.
So she's in the area, but she's not going to stand in line to come in.
Exactly, because it's still a long line to get in.
Okay, so I'm going to head to the front door.
Uh-huh.
There's a bouncer, right? Like
Yes.
somebody who's taking the money to let people in and stuff.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
It's 100 to get in, correct?
Yes.
So I'm going to get the bouncer's attention. I'm going to have... Oh, man. So I'll just go ahead and have 200 new yen in cash in my palm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get the bouncer's attention and say something like, I'll be right back with a guest.
Sure. You can say that.
Okay. And I'll palm the cash over.
Make a negotiations plus charisma roll. Gain 2 extra dice.
3 successes.
Awesome. All right. The guy gives you the knowing nod as you head outside.
Okay. So then I'll look for Miss Council.
Sheets of rain come down on the street, so you walk along the covered sidewalk until you find what looks to be the epitome of sexy elven librarian standing amongst the crowd. She is much older than the average of the crowd, and also probably the only elf you can see around here. She stands out. People are like hanging out around her and giving her, either room or kind of checking her out. And she's standing there underneath an umbrella, and she's currently on her comlink pressing away.
Okay. I'll just walk right up to her, and I'll say, Miss Council.
She raises an eyebrow and looks down at you and says, "You're Odysseus?"
Yes.
I was expecting someone in more Mediterranean garb. And she smiles.
Yeah, I'll just smile at it, and I'll be like, if you'd like to come with me, we can go right inside.
She doesn't say anything, but she will follow, yeah. She's taller than you, by the way. But how tall is your character? She might be taller than you.
Yeah, I'm only average height, so 5'10".
And she's in heels, so she's taller than you.
Okay. That's okay. I'm not intimidated by tall women.
Okay. As you guys cut through the crowd, you can definitely see people are giving you guys looks. As you press your way to the front of the line, heading back up, the bouncer will see you as you come walking up. Do you show him like the wristband or anything like that, or just walk past him? How do you do that?
Man. Yeah, I'll show, the stamp, wristband, whatever it was, and like nod to him.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll hold her hand out for a stamp.
Okay.
Or I'll gesture her hand out for a stamp. I don't know how I would do that. I don't know if it's appropriate to touch this woman yet. So.
All right, so you're like making a gesture toward her hands to get stamped.
Oh yes, I will gesture to her to hold her hand out so she can get a stamp. That's what I'll do.
The bouncer will stamp her wrist and let you guys in. People
Excellent.
in the line are going, "Who's she? Why is she getting a cut line?" Some dude's like, "This is unfair. I'm wearing the same outfit. Why does she get to cut?"
I mean, some people are just better sexy librarians.
Okay. As you enter into the incredibly noisy Howl at the Moon, she acts reserved and leans in and says in a loud voice, Why are we here? Why did you want to meet here?
I'll get to that here in a minute. Would you like anything to drink?
She shakes her head. No.
No? Okay, so I'll try and find another open booth. And also try and get eye contact on Pauly again.
Not a problem. Not hard to find Pauly. He's now shirtless and on the dance floor.
Oh. Okay.
Undulating his way around, trying to find unattentive young women to sneak up on. You are able to find a half-used booth that only is about 4 people in it, and it can hold 12. It's one of the very large round tables.
Oh, man. And that's like the least populated one?
That is correct.
Okay. I guess I'll let her go in the booth, and then I'll sit immediately next to her so that we can be as close as possible to talk without people overhearing us, even though it's really loud. Yeah, I'm just being precautious.
Okay.
Hans told me that you are an expert of sorts in paranormal creatures.
She strains to listen through the music. Yes, I am. I teach it at the college.
What can you tell me about werewolves? And I'm like leaning in really close and talking loud.
I'm more than willing to help. I was told I would get paid for this, but I still want to know why we're doing this here, talking about lycanthropes at Howl at the Moon. As you're staring for a moment, she goes, Are you mentally okay?
Yeah. We're here because I'm currently... And I'm trying to search for the right word. I don't want to say hunting one, but I am hunting one. What would I want to say? We're here because I'm currently following an individual who I believe is, and I'll use her word, a lycanthrope.
This gets her attention. You think you found somebody who has the disease?
If it is a disease, all I know is that there's a slew of missing persons, and they seem to all be abducted by some kind of an animal.
If this person is contracted what at this time in the community is considered a disease, they need help, professional help, and this would not be the best place for them. Most those who have contracted some form of lycanthropy have a tendency to be afraid and fearful of loud noises and flashing lights, almost like an epileptic reaction to them, can send them into a feverish frenzy and a rage. That's why I'm curious of why we're here. Were you feeling that maybe it is you who has contracted lycanthropy?
No, I'm not asking for a friend here. And so, oh man, I didn't know that I was going to be meeting her tonight when I came here. So, I probably would not have brought the big file of stuff that the detective gave me. I would have just brought a picture to refresh my mind of what the guy looked like so I could see him better.
Yeah.
So yeah, is that like a certainty that they would be adversely affected by loud noise and flashing lights, or is that a possible symptom
At this point, we would refer to it as a possible symptom because not all have expressed it or shown that condition, but it's consistently, what she says is happens a lot. It's a lot of them happen as far as the studies that she's done.
Well, since this individual is a suspected criminal and considered to be dangerous, do lycanthropes, do they have like immunities or what's the opposite of an immunity?
Vulnerability.
Vulnerability to any specific elements or...
What you're speaking of is somebody who has a mental as well as physical disability who is currently suffering through a form of MHIV virus that is causing them to mentally become more animalistic and physically go through some altering changes. That is not a very comfortable situation for the individual. It is not some Bram Stoker movie monster. She seems disgusted at the way you're approaching it. Vulnerabilities. You're speaking of the old mythology of silver bullets. These people need medication, not silver bullets. I was told I was going to get paid for this.
All right. Did Hans mention how much? And this is out of character. Did Hans mention to me how much she expected to be paid?
$2,000.
$2,000?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I said she would get double for meeting me tonight at Howl the Moon.
No, that's doubled. That is doubled. So it's $1,000. Yeah. She
perfect.
came out of here for a whole grand, man. That's a lot of money to come up and put up with a lot of noise. And if you're going to pay, she doesn't know you're paying her twice, most likely. Because Hans said, I told her 1,000. I mean, John, think about it. Somebody calls you up, hey man, come to this place. This guy will pay you $1,000. He wants to ask you about growing a beard. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Stop shaving.
Exactly. So she came out here for what she thought would be some easy money. She will produce a piece of paper that has her name and a card on it, number on it, email and stuff. And she says, this is a terrible place to talk. I think we're done here. I'd like to get paid. If you have any better questions or have any more questions for me, here's a way that you can reach me.
Okay. So, out of character, if I wasn't going to pay her in cash, how easy is it to pay somebody in, like, New Yin's credit-wise?
You tap
Super
phone.
easy.
You tap phone to phone. Most phones come with that app.
Okay. So, yeah. So, I will just, I'll pull out my comm and pull up the app, and I'll go ahead and put the $2,000 on there.
Okay.
Since Hans said he promised her one, and I told her I said I'd double it, and I'll push it over to her.
She smiles. Thank you. Please, this person is sick and they need help. This is my job. I help people who have sicknesses, and it's not a game. And as you let her out, she'll stand up, shake your hand. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Odysseus, and she'll leave.
All right. I'm not convinced. I mean, I'm not convinced that I should care more about it being a disease than I am about the 5,000 that I'll get for turning them in. Alive, I think, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
O'Halloran said.
Yeah.
He did give you his contact information, right?
Yes. Yeah. And I gave him mine because he has to invite me to his daughter or granddaughter's, whichever one it was, ballet recital.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
All right. At this point in time, she's left, and it looks like Pauly is getting his clothes back on to head out himself.
So before I follow him out, I want to make one last perception to see if I see either the girl that they were tagging or guy number 2.
Go for it.
Anywhere in the room.
Go for it.
1 success.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then I'll head to the front and get my coat.
Okay. You're not more than a few meters behind Pauly as he's leaving. High fives the bouncer, who high fives him abjectly. Is like, Yeah. Walks by the line of people still trying to get in, grabs a few asses. Yeah, he's a very brash individual.
Okay.
Heads out into the rainy streets.
All right, so I want to follow him indiscreetly.
All right.
Is that going to be a sneaking and agility?
Yes.
Or intuition?
This is a crowded street, so it's agility and sneaking.
Okay. Are there any bonuses or negatives?
+1 from crowd, +1 from rain.
All right. 5 successes.
All right. You're able to tail him pretty good. He doesn't go too far before he ends up at a bus station and then begins digging through. He takes the top off of one of those. No. He wouldn't go to the bus station first. Yeah, no. He goes to a bus station, but then immediately veers into a nearby alleyway.
Okay. And I assume because it's an alleyway, it's not full of people.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to hang around the corner of the alleyway and listen. Oh man, there's going to be a lot of noise. I'm not going to hear much. Oh, like near the corner of the alleyway, is there like an awning that I can stand under and pretend to smoke a cigarette and kind of peer around the alleyway to see what's going on?
Yeah. I'll take that as part of your 5 successes there.
Okay.
You watch him go into the alleyway. As he's walking, he kind of stumbles for a minute or two, stops and holds himself up at a dumpster, and tries to adjust himself, gain his bearing and whatnot. You see he struggles for a moment or two, and he produces a medicine bottle and begins popping some pills. After popping the pills, he's holding on to the edge of the medicine. Sorry, not the medicine bottle. He's holding onto the edge of the dumpster. He begins growling. He's just like making growling sounds and snorting. And then he rips open his shirt, the booby shirt, and leans his head back and begins howling at the moon. Like an animal or a monster sound comes out of him. That is very unnatural sounding.
Oh, man.
And he'll make a perception now. He's like looking around. You can see his hands are trembling, like he's maybe going through some sort of traumatic event or maybe like a episode. And he looks back at the crowded streets and he like growls, yips, and starts hauling ass down the alleyway.
Like away from me?
Away from people.
Is it like a long alleyway or is it relatively short so he can like get to another street and leave?
Long.
All right, so yeah, I'm going to start following him. I don't want to let him get too far away so that I can't see what his next move is, but I don't want to get so close that I'm obvious, like he's going to see me.
Okay.
So I'm going to move carefully, but quickly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I don't want to like stumble on any garbage or bottles and make a noise.
So you're going to stealth after him.
Yes.
But you're going to do it in a way in which you're hidden. We'll say that's still part of your 5 stealth. And so you begin dashing down the alleyway, moving behind dumpsters, hiding behind bags as best as you can. And he is not paying attention. Like a wild man, he runs down the alleyway, and near the 3/4 marker for this alleyway, he stops and he's grabbing a hold of his hair and he's screaming in pain. And then he looks up, and dude, you feel like this is something pretty phenomenal because it's a full moon comes out for just a moment amongst the clouds and rain, and he sees it and he freaks out, runs over and grabs a hold of a fire escape, pulls it down, and starts climbing up the fire escape.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I gotta keep tailing him because I want to see where he goes.
Okay.
I know that he's kind of like going crazy. Is he actually turning into a wolf now, or does he still look human?
3/4 of this long alleyway down away from you. I'm gonna say that's a perception check. Rain's gonna minus a 1 from it, and
okay, 3 successes.
No, you can't tell. I mean, he's disheveled his hair. He's ripped open his shirt. You don't see like hair on the back of his hands or claws or teeth or anything. It's like he's losing his damn mind.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep following him.
All right. He's climbing the fire escape. Honestly, here's something to notice. He is climbing, for his body size and type, he is climbing faster than he should be. Instead of like, he's like leaps and bounds climbing up this thing. His physical strength has definitely increased, and his reaction speed. As he moves to one of the balconies, instead of climbing the ladder, he jumps to the railing and pulls himself up. And he's a man in his 200 pluses easily, with a gut and flabby muscle-looking arms, and he just hoisted himself up. So physically, he's growing stronger faster.
Yeah. So he's going up a fire escape. How wide is the alleyway?
Big enough for a dump truck to go down it and pick up dumpsters. So
okay,
at least a car plus.
Okay, so it's like 10, 15 feet wide?
We'll definitely say 12 at least.
12, okay. Yeah, I'll go up the fire escape after him.
Once again, it resorts to climbing. You just recently increased your strength score, didn't you?
I did.
Awesome, so this should be much easier for you.
I mean, I didn't bring my Batman grapple gun, so...
Well, I tell you what, we can motivate you. I'll put a ghoul in the alleyway with you. Will that help you climb faster?
I hope so.
So it's climb faster to catch up to the werewolf, or stay in the alleyway and deal with the ghoul.
Yeah, definitely. I'm tired of ghouls, man.
It's gymnastic plus strength, physical test. Physical is your limit.
Now, if I'm trying to do it stealthily, do I just take negative dice for that?
No, you're still going to need to make a stealth roll, but it's going to be harder. You're going to lose dice to your stealth because it's climbing up a metal fire escape. But he's also making a lot of noise, so it's pretty much going to equal itself out.
Okay. So, strength and gymnastics. There we go, 5 successes.
That's every hit is a meter, so that's a 5 meter lead. That's 15 feet. That's you scoring 2 stories very quickly. All right, so let's go ahead and, since we're talking, he has at least, and you need to do your stealth.
Yep. No, so I'll let you finish your math before I ask the question.
Go for it. I'm done with my math.
So I've got 10 dice. Do I add one for the rain again?
Yeah, we'll do that.
And then do I lose any for the metal stairs?
No, because the amount of noise he's making, you would gain dice for stealth and then lose dice for stealth for the noise you're making.
Okay, well there I go. I got 4 successes for my stealth.
Excellent. All right, so you are physically more apt than this guy is, but for a guy who is out of shape, he's able to score equal to you within his first round of climbing the building. And then the second round, he scores another floor. And then in this most recent round, he finishes up getting to the roof, only being 3 stories high. You, with your increased training and abilities, score the first 2 floors without a problem. He's on the roof, so stealth really is an issue at this point in time. One more roll, and you should be on the roof. What do you want to do? Because you're on about the second floor of the fire escape.
So I want to get to the top, but I don't want to just like pop up like, oh, here I am. I definitely, when I'm approaching the top of the fire escape, I definitely want to slow down so that I can kind of like peer over the top and see what he's doing before I actually get on the roof.
All right, not a problem. 4 successes plus your climb. You only need another 3 successes. You will get to the edge of the roof, watch him as he's in the rain, on the roof. He is like a madman, screaming at the moon. He hasn't gone too far from the edge. He's just on this roof. There's some clotheslines, access into the building. You can see him, hair's matted and stuck to him, and he's just screaming at the moon.
Oh, man. Gosh, and this is one of those times where you're like, why didn't you bring any rope? Oh.
Well, you could always shoot him with a stick and shock. That's the best kind of rope there is.
So, yeah. And that's typically what I have in my pistol anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, yeah. How far from the fire escape has he moved onto the roof?
6 meters.
Okay. Yes, thank you, sir. So I will draw my pistol and carefully aim a shot at him.
All right. Are you doing like a called shot for something? So that you get bonus damage?
Yeah, I'll ooh. A called shot for the head is -4 dice, right?
Yep, +2 to damage. You can take aim, which aiming adds a dice to your dice pool modifier, or a +1 to your accuracy for attack. And let's see. It says the maximum bonus a character may gain from subsequent take aim actions is either her limit, dice pool, or equal to 1/2 the willpower rounded up. So, what is your willpower rounded up? Half your willpower.
2.
So you could take aim for 2 rounds and get a +2 to your dice pool, or +2 to the accuracy.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let me, it would be agility plus, okay, so it's 12, 14, -4 is 10. And, for the weather conditions, I would lose an extra dice, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I will, I'll aim for 2 rounds.
Awesome.
And I'll get the +2 to the dice pool.
Awesome.
So, is he consistently facing away from me?
Mm-hmm. For those 2 rounds, yes. But in like a round or 2, he's going to like try to do something else. But yeah, so for 2 rounds and then fire.
Yeah, I'm also going to turn on my laser pointer and call shot for the head. My laser sight.
All right. Well,
since he's looking away from me,
I'm still going to give him a perception check for that one. It's going to be hard. I mean, we're talking about a laser through the light, and he's like, ah!
Yeah.
So, holy crap! Wow. So, yeah, I made a mistake. I had to take out those 2 dice, but what happens next is he aces the roll. So you pull the gun out, you level it, pew, the laser light goes off, and he stops and looks right at you and snarls. So you've only got 1 round of aim and initiative. Right now his initiative is hyped up, so he's got a +1, 2. He's looking at a +9. He gets to roll 3d6.
Oh shit!
And he's going for a bite attack, called shot for the throat. Bam! Oh, he rolled terrible. I got 7 + 9, 16.
Let's see, I got 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh! He goes first.
Man.
Pauly the Wolfman. Laser light goes off, hits him on the temple of the head. He stops, he sees it, leaps for you. You're like, holy shit, he's moving fast. And dude, lightning speed, he rushes to the other side. He is going to unarmed attack you. His action, though, actually, you know what? His action is going to be to grab the gun and point it away from him. That's what he wants to really do. And then he's going to try to bite and claw at you.
Oh, man.
7 dice. He rolls. He gets 2 successes.
Okay. Since I'm kind of technically below the roof level, do I get any bonuses for cover?
No. You don't have a melee weapon out, so it's just your... unless you want to use, like, your unarmed.
Can I use unarmed if I'm holding a gun? Or would I have to drop it?
You don't get your aim anymore, by the way, if you do that. If you do anything else, if you utilize that skill. Otherwise, right now, your attempt is to get that bonus dice to his head.
But I still get, like, a defense roll, right? Or
yes.
Do I just... Okay.
Your defense roll is going to be reaction plus intuition plus your unarmed skill. Or you can dodge and you roll your reaction, intuition, and gymnastics.
Dodging is the one that drops my initiative by 10, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no. These 3, parry, block, and dodge. Yes, they do. They all reduce your initiative by 5.
Oh, okay, it's only by 5.
Yeah.
But if I do any of them, then I don't get the measly 1 dice that I...
Yeah, right now it's just a reaction plus intuition. That's free. And you gain a dice because he's charging you. All right, so I have to reduce this by 2.
Yeah.
Bam.
I'll
2 successes. And so he's jumping to grab the gun and push it out of the way so you can't shoot at him.
Okay, well, I can buy 3 successes.
All right, that'll basically keep your gun trained on him.
Wait, it's 4 to buy a success, right?
Yes.
Okay, then no, I just missed that by 1. I have to roll. Or does tying...
It goes to the defender. So you would succeed at this time.
So I'll buy 2 successes.
All right. You'll still lose your aim, though. I'm not going to let you keep that.
Ah, okay.
But anyways...
Stupid laser sight.
Yeah. He's now engaged in melee combat with you. All right, that was his 15. So that was his 16 to 15.
Yeah, so I'll just let a 3-round burst off at him.
All
With
right.
my stick and shocks. My sticky stickies.
Okay.
So that's agility, pistols.
You're gonna lose 3 dice because you're in melee combat with him.
Oh man, okay. And then 1 for the weather?
And 1 for the weather. You know what? It shouldn't 1 for the weather shouldn't apply. You guys are in melee combat.
Okay.
You guys are too close for that to be a hindrance.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do any called shot stuff because I just want to make sure I hit him.
Okay.
And I think the 3-round burst takes away dodge dice, right?
Yes, it does.
Well,
3-round burst will make him lose 2 dice to his defense.
Okay, well, I only got 2 successes, so hopefully...
4 and 5, so that's 9 dice he gets to roll. And he loses 2, so he's rolling 7. 2 successes. Da, 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 da. He moves to one side of your 3-round burst on 15. So on 6, he's going to...
Can I jump up onto the roof before the end of my turn? Like after I shoot him, can I jump up on the roof?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to be stuck on this little tiny staircase with him.
All right. He will reach out to grab you by the ankle and try to pull you back. He's called shot, so he loses 4 dice. I'm sorry. So there it is. It's 5 dice. So you're going to grab you by the ankle and try to pull you back down. 1 success.
Yeah, I'll just buy 1 to dodge it.
Okay. Your initiative on 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Let's see. What's the clip on this thing? 15. Alright, so... Yeah, I'll do another 3 rounds at him.
Alright, he loses 2, so he goes from... What did I say? It was 5 plus 5, 10, minus 2, so he's got 8.
Oh, am I still in melee?
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay.
So
Just want to make sure.
You lose 3 for that.
Yep. 4 successes.
4 successes.
God, this... Ugh.
You fire down bullets. He dodges to one side, leaps up, grabbing the edge of the building, about to thrust himself on top of it so he can jump tackle you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna...
But now it's a new initiative.
Okay, well, yeah, after I take my 3-round shot at him, I want to back away, because I want to try and keep distance between me and him.
Wolfman gets a hold of you. That's going to be terrible.
Yeah,
Can he chew through your armor? All right, let's do some initiative.
Okay.
Ooh, 11 plus his 9 is a 20.
Golly, man. 10, 13, 25. Take that, Wolfman.
So 25. All right.
Yep.
So as you jump back, he throws himself up. He's now on all fours at this point in time, so he's flinging himself off, and he's moving faster. So you begin focusing your inner chi to push yourself even harder than this abomination.
Yeah. So, can I move back far enough to get myself out of melee range before I take these next 3 shots?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to suffer -2 because you're going to have to run away from him for this round. So you're basically running to the other side of the building. You're going to suffer a -2, not a -3.
Okay. So yeah, 3 more shots at him. 2 successes. Oh my gosh.
He's got 10 dice. He loses 2 because you're spraying. Gets 8. 3 successes. He begins crawling. And he's bouncing from side to side. It's unnaturally scary as hell.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I just want to toss it out there. Maybe his only weakness is his nards. Check to see if Wolfman's got nards. Alright, Wolfman's charging you. He gets an extra dice to do so. 2 dice to charge you. And he's going to charge leap at you. So, we're looking at, once again, 9 dice. 3 successes.
Okay. And it's agility.
And it's reaction and intuition to dodge it for free.
Right, reaction and intuition. That's it's only 10. And I get a +1 because he charged me?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay. 6 successes. I can dodge, but I can't hit.
You deftly slide to one side, rolling as he jumps on the location where you're at, and then whirls, and he's hunched. He's like standing hands and feet on the edge of the building nearby. You know, there's like buildings are close butt to butt. And he just grabs and stops, and it's like he has incredible agility just to stop in mid-action for this overweight individual. He's now snarling. All right, that was on your 25. That was on his 20.
Yep.
So now on your 15.
So as I pop up out of my roll maneuver to get away from him, I'll man. You know what? I'm going to, I'm gonna do a called shot for the head, and another 3 rounds, and I can decide to spend edge after I roll, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To do one of the edge abilities.
Yeah, to re-roll my non-successes.
Oh, I guess so. I know.
Yeah.
Yes, that is an option.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that was one of the options that I could decide after my roll. Okay. So let's see. It's 14 usually. Am I in melee currently?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take the 3 away, and I'll take 4 away. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to re-roll those 4.
5 successes.
5 successes.
All right, he's got 8 dice. Drum roll, please. Bam! 1 success.
Yes.
So you roll. Describe it.
Okay, so as I pop up out of my roll, I pull up my pistol and line the sights right at his head. Like, I don't want those teeth in me. I have to take him down.
Because if he bites you.
Yeah, I've never been bitten by a werewolf, but I assume I'm going to become a werewolf, and I don't want to be diseased and need medical help. So, yeah.
Life is already crazy as it is, right?
Yeah, right? Oh, man.
All right. You got 5 successes, so 4 over, so damage was what? So what is the damage that the gun normally does?
It is normally... Where's my cursor?
Like a 7?
Yeah, it's 7. No,
so
it's 8. It's an 8p.
Minus 2 is 6. Plus the 4 extra successes you got. That's 10 stun damage. Now, with his transformation, currently his body is only a measly 5. It can't become physical damage because of the rules, but you're going to do stun damage, so he's got 5 dice to roll versus this. But he rolls 1, so he takes 9 points of stun to the head. He jerks to one side. All right, on his initiative of 10, he whirls back around, seemingly unaffected, and leaps for you. He does not suffer any penalty loss of dice at this time.
Oh, man.
So he's got, if I remember correctly, charge. He's not charging, he's too close. So he's just going to reach out, and he's going to grapple you and pull you in for a bite.
No.
So he's got 3 successes.
Okay. So if I dodge, I get to add my gymnastics to the roll,
And
but
you
I lose 5
of your initiative. which means you have no other action this round.
Right. And he would have one more action this round.
No, he had 20, so he went 20, 10. Now he goes to 0. 0 doesn't get shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dodge this one because I don't want to get hit. I finally got a hit on him. I don't want to take one.
Oh, come on. Take one for the team. It's just a body save versus disease.
Yeah, I'm the team, so...
I mean, it's just like having herpes.
Yay.
Every full moon, it flares up.
As a bruiser, that could help you in the game. Yeah.
6 successes!
All right. Yeah. Dude, he leaps for you, grabbing hold of shirt, you're pulling back, like, just get the hell off, you know?
Yeah. Keeping those teeth at arm's length.
And they look nasty and gnarled.
Like unbrushed.
Yeah. All right, new initiative. Oh, man. He's got a 20 again.
Shit. 17.
All right. So you dodge off to one side, and as you're doing so, he's going to grapple hold of you and pull you back. Nothing's changed at this point in his transformation. So all he can do is still throw his 9 dice at grappling and pulling you back again. He's got no other penalties. Yeah, so just bam. Yeah, I'll describe it. So you push off, shove to one side, you step back, you've got your gun, it's ready to whirl around, but he drops to the ground and just springs towards your midsection, like doing a flying tackle. 2 successes.
All right. 3 successes. I lunge to the side, so he springs past me.
He will, and on 17.
Man. I'm going to just 3 rounds at him generically again.
Okay.
It's because after this, I've got to change my clip.
You, of course, lose 3 dice for melee. He loses 2 because of the burst. He's got 8 dice. Even though you shot him square in the head, he hasn't suffered any real loss of dice.
2 successes. Okay. I'm burning another edge. I'm burning another edge.
4 1s.
9. I'm going to reroll 9 dice. Man. This is an expensive game session.
Does anybody in the audience want to give the Wolfman an edge dice to use?
Oh, come on. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Right.
So I got 5 successes total.
All right. All right, Pauly's going to make his roll. He's got to get 5 successes. No, he's got to get... Yeah, he's got to get 5 successes. Let's see what he gets. 2. He turns, steering on 1 foot, leaping towards you as you...
I shoot him. I shoot him so hard. I can't afford to get hurt or get sick or die or have him touch me one more time. So yeah, I just let loose right into his ribs.
Okay. You did 5. I got 2, so that means there's 3 extra. Damage is 6 plus 3. That's 9. He has a body of 5 to work with to resist this because he's not armored. He gets 3 successes versus... Oh man, why did I just say 9?
9, yeah.
So he takes 4 more stun damage. So he's taking a total of 13 stun damage. All right. On his initiative of...
Oh, so, well, after I do those 3 rounds, I'm going to drop that clip so I can just slam another one in.
Okay.
On my next initiative.
And his was 20, so now this is a 10. On 10, he finishes his leap at you. Midair, even though you plowed into him, he still plows back into you.
God damn it, man.
14, I said, so far?
Yeah.
He loses 1 dice.
No.
He's gone from 9 to 8 dice to jump attack you now. The damage is actually piling up. No successes. He stumbles past you. You can see he's starting to falter.
That's a glitch.
I'm being informed that I have miscalculated. It's not 14, it's 15.
Thanks,
so
Ian.
he actually lost 2 dice.
It's okay. You don't have to re-roll. I like that one.
I should re-roll.
No, it's okay. I like that one. It's a glitch. Okay, let's be fair. Let's just drop one of the ones so he doesn't glitch, but he doesn't get any successes. Or let's drop the 2. Let's drop the 6.
I re-rolled. I dropped out my disc. No. The rule is I've make a mistake. I'm going to re-roll. He makes 2 successes. What was I rolling for now? I forgot.
You were rolling for him to blow me a kiss.
Now to attack you. So, yes, 2 successes to you, John.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I have to stick to whatever motif of mistakes if I make. I have to do it. So
No, I appreciate your rigidness to the rules.
Yeah.
So, do I... He's not charging, right? So I don't get the extra bonus dice?
Yeah, no, you guys are still technically in melee combat.
Okay. 3 successes.
All right, yeah. You can definitely tell he's faltering. He stumbled on that one. Maybe he's getting weakened.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, now in 7.
So, let's see. I have never actually had to reload in combat before.
Reloading is a simple action, by the way.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. And inserting a clip. So, removing a clip is a simple action, and loading a clip is a simple action.
Okay, so I can load and fire. Okay.
No, you'll be able to unload and fire unless you have some sort of automatic just shoot out the clip kind of thing.
Well, no, because I unloaded at the end of my last round.
That's true. So this round you can load and fire.
But I'm going to load and increase the distance as much as I can, and that's my whole action.
So it is a new initiative. You've made some distance. Is it a new initiative? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because that was my 7.
All right. 11, 14, plus 9, 23.
Stop rolling well. 9, 10, 22.
Okay. 23, he's going to charge across the roof and once again leap attack at you. Charge gets him an extra 2 dice. He loses 2 dice, so he's only got his 9 to work with. 5 successes.
Whoa! No!
That, my friend, is a glitch.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. So remember, like, before the game session, we were talking about how my physical dice failed me so much? I feel like I should have stuck with them.
You run to the other side of the roof. You reload the gun. You whirl back around. And to your utter amazement, he's on heel. You draw the gun up, and as you do so, he leaps, hitting you, and you realize you stumble not once, not twice, but 3 steps over the edge of the roof and begin plummeting down as Wolfman goes after you, knocking you both off the building.
Okay.
Mid-air combat!
Yeah. So, a 3-story fall. That's a long way. So, do I take any damage from his attack, or are we just falling now?
His attempt is to grapple you. He succeeded, so now he's got a hold of you. This will give him bonus dice when he goes to bite into you past your armor. That's his been goal the entire time, is to bite past your armor. Because you're wearing armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows it. So his objective is to bite past your armor into soft flesh, like your hand or your neck or your face. I might spare you from a face wound.
So, I would like to use my action to try and maneuver so that he's on the bottom when we hit the ground. Because we've just fallen over the edge of a building.
Wow. That's some pretty intense, like, the rules of physics breaking shit there. You've only got 3 floors to fall. I'm going to say it's going to be an initiative, intuition, plus reaction, plus gymnastics, opposed dice roll to fight to get on top. He gets dice, you get dice. We'll see who ends up on top.
Okay.
His reaction and intuition are 10, and he's lost 2, so he's at 8 dice for this roll.
Okay. 6 successes.
2 successes. All right, so describe it. Oh man, just describe.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So So, and this is how it happens, because as I'm wheeling around to get my gun in line, he is lunging at me, tackles me while I'm mid-spin around. So as we go over the building and he's grabbing me, I'm using my free hand to grab him and continue the spin around as we fall, so that he is on the bottom.
And that was on 22.
Yeah.
Before 13 even gets here, boom, you two both hit the ground. I don't know how the fuck fall damage works, but so bear with me as we figure out what falling does. When a character falls more than 3 meters, he takes physical damage value equal to the number of meters fallen. Has an AP of -4. You use body plus armor to resist the damage. Game Master should be feel free to modify the damage to reflect a softened landing. Oh, you're going to get a softened landing. He's not. Okay, so it's a 3-story building. Each floor is roughly, 4 meters of a building on average? That's 12
That would
feet.
be...
Or is it...
No, that... Hold on. Yes.
Yeah, 4 meters per floor. So 3 floors, that's 3 times 4 is 12. So you fall 9 meters. That's a damage value of 9. I will give you, because you're falling onto him, half his body to you. So you get 3 dice extra to your body plus armor.
Okay. Wow. There's no limit on this roll, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Wow, I get 20 dice. Is that right?
You lose 4 from the armor-piercing value of the fall.
Right, okay. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm doing this math right. It's body plus half his body
Yep.
plus the armor.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
-4 from the armor.
Yeah. Oh god, only 2 successes. You know what?
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So close to...
It is. But wait, so
Is that a
what is
glitch?
No, it's not. It's 1 dice shy of a glitch.
Wow.
So what does that 2 dice mean?
You take 7 physical damage when you hit the ground.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my last edge
Uh-huh.
to reroll my failures again.
Okay.
All right, so 5 total. 5
So you'll take
successes
4
total.
physical damage. He has a body of 5, and he's lost 2 dice due to the stun effect, so he's got 3 dice to roll with, versus the 9 physical damage. He blocks 1 and takes 8 physical damage. When you guys crash into the ground, Wolfman is not moving.
All right. Man. So do we want to leave it as a cliffhanger here, or
No, there's a wrap-up.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, my immediate thought is, are we currently in Knight Errant territory?
Yes.
I'm calling O'Halloran.
Okay.
And I'm also finding some garbage that I can use to tie this guy up with.
Okay. As you hit the ground and you're looking for garbage at this point, you shuffle off him. He's breathing, just not moving.
Okay.
You grab bits of rope, clothing, stuff like that, and you move back over toward him. A deluge comes in as you're on the phone. It rings a few more times. A pickup on the other end. Hello? Detective O'Halloran?
O'Halloran, it's Odysseus.
Odysseus. Oh, man with good beard. Yes?
Yes. I have a package for you.
What you do?
Yeah, I need you to come pick it up as soon as possible, like right now if you can.
Yes, a package related to what we talked about.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Mostly.
Did you get bit?
No.
Oh, this is good. All right.
And I'll give him my location. I don't know, like GPS coordinates or whatever.
I'm behind Howl at the moon.
Yeah, I'm in an alley behind Out the Moon.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't get that far. So it doesn't take any time, and a police car shows up The lights flash. It's a KE car. Are you hanging out nearby? I mean, you fired a gun off, dude. And I don't know, do you have a silencer?
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, we won't say they're showing up because of gunshots, but we're going to probably show up because Halloran called for backup. He would have probably told you, I'm not coming alone.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
I mean, he understands that what you're doing is some pretty weird crap, so it's like, I get it. A police car comes up. An orc gets out of the driver's side, immediately assesses the situation, sits there. Do you have your gun out?
I would have had my gun out until the police car showed up.
Okay. The cop will immediately move over to the situation, pull out his little medikit thing, stick it onto Pauly's head or his shoulder, and say that you are not helping. He squawks into his box. We have a victim down here. Send a ambulance. Let O'Halloran know that there is an injured individual here. So things are going to move forward. The orc is not going to harass you. He's not going to be like, what did you do? He's not asking you any questions. He just sits there and he's got his lights flashing and the delusion. This time he's got his little plastic thing on and whatnot in his raincoat. And offers you a cigarette.
No, I don't smoke. Thank you.
He's just looking at this guy because he's seriously messed up. What's wrong with him? He'll ask him questions like that. Do you engage in conversation with this beat cop?
Well, I mean, if he asks me what's wrong with him, yeah, I'll let him know we fell from the top of the building.
Oh, my goodness. He won't ask any more questions at that point in time. And shortly after, another car will pull up to the alleyway. And the car will pull up to the other end of the alleyway because the cop came one way. And so the car comes to a stop. It's a sedan and brown. You can see that O'Halloran steps out. And he's got a red umbrella. He gets out and begins moving down the alleyway quick enough to get there. And as he sees you, he sees the body on the ground. He will look up to the officer and say, Sergeant, turn off your lights. They're not needed. They're too bright. What happened, Odysseus?
I was staking the club out, hoping to get some more information, and he showed up. So when he left, I thought I'd follow him. And then, the follow turned into a fight.
He nods.
I'll pull out my comm, show him the picture of the guy that met with Pauly at the club, and tell him about the girl that they were planning to abduct, and let him know that I'm not sure what happened after that.
He will point out that the man in the picture is a member of the Tong. He can tell by the tattoo on his neck.
Yeah, I thought as much.
All right.
Yeah.
He will say, we will take it from here. An ambulance will come. I will keep you in contact. Please, do not say any of this to anyone. No reporters. We are trying to figure this case out as best as we can. The people who have disappeared, it is terrible, and we will work hard to find them. I thank you so very... And he leans over and he looks at the officer. Will you shut your damn lights off now? He will look back to you and says, we will take it from here. Thank you very much. Well, criminal will go to jail tonight after he goes to the hospital.
Yeah. Well, I'll before he leaves, I'll say I don't want to be that guy, but where do I go for the reward?
Oh, yes, the reward. He nods. Go down and he'll tell you the station and everything to go to and whatnot.
Okay. Excellent.
All right. I need you to make a perception check as he's swiping you over the information.
Oh.
And then he's telling you can, free to go down there, let them know. He'll plug you into the information that this is who you are and what you did.
Okay. Yeah, 4 successes.
Okay. As O'Halloran is finishing downloading the information, the sergeant seems to have failed to follow his orders twice now of turning out the lights. You see O'Halloran look at him and snarl. Halloran's teeth are really kind of pointy.
Oh.
He looks back at you. Thank you very much. Have a good night. And we end game there.
Oh, man. Okay. like thank you for okay. And thanks for tuning in to Odysseus Action Hour.
Thanks for listening to the original Box Set Shadowrun podcast. Our runners will pick up where we left off next week. In the meantime, you can connect with us via Facebook or YouTube to check out actual play videos of the original box set playing Shadowrun and other tabletop RPGs. You can also swing by our website at originalboxset.com and check out our gaming calendar, additional information about our games, and images that inspire our worlds and characters. And if you're enjoying our work, please consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/originalboxset so that we can continue to bring you this podcast as well as other great actual plays and entertainment. Today's featured music is titled Epic Song from Alpha Brutal, and trust me, the whole song is pretty epic, so check it out. We'll catch you next week, chummers. And now for all this legal dreck. Original Box Set is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial 4.0 International License. You can share us, but please give us credit. The Topps Company, Inc. has sole ownership over the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sounds, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company, Inc. has granted permission to Original Box Set, that's us, to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Original Box Set in any official capacity whatsoever. Oh my goodness, that's so much. Okay, bye.